Okay, so my essay is about how the Ugandan government affects child soldiers, and my thesis is that the government is trying to stop the having child soldiers in the country, but they were in effect they affected it too. So my first argument was that when the LRA first formed, they didn't plan on abducting children. They wanted to overthrow the government because they were treating the people in the north unfairly. So that was the main reason why they formed. And my second argument is that the communication between the government and the civilians is really bad. So when the attacks in villages take weeks, maybe even months to come to light. So if there was more law enforcement in the villages, then there wouldn't be as frequent attacks in Uganda. So yeah, and my last argument is that child soldiers when they attack villages, the generals want them to distract the government. So the government is now helping the civilians instead of going after the LRA and the generals. So my conclusion is that the the government has a huge rising part in the rising of child soldiers, and we need to stop it, but we can't do it by ourselves, and we need your help. Okay, so next we're going to the Cornell notes. And this is just
where we got all of our
notes, information from.
You can go back to the essays.
Go to the FAQs. Wait, no, we're going down to our solution essay. Okay, so our solution was provided by Madison, and I don't think she's in here right now. Oh yeah, okay, so one of the ways, the solutions that we can help, the Sudanese government is a big supporter of the LRA. So if we show the Sudanese government what they're supporting, then the LRA will take a big fall and won't be able to keep on attacking as much.
Because the LRA mostly relies on the Sudanese government.
Yeah, and the second solution is that the economy should sell resources that the country is really rich in, so they can get more money, which will get the economy out of debt, and it'll let the government buy more equipment to help track down the child soldiers. And our last one is if the government realizes what Joseph Kony's plans are, distracting the government, distracting the government, then the government should send out troops to
be prepared to
go after the LRA and still help the civilians. So if you scroll up, so on the side you can see our monthly donate and how many days until we visit Uganda. So when we do visit Uganda, the money we got from donations will be used to help assist the government and help build orphanages for the former child soldiers.
These are some of the frequently asked questions that we have, and one of them is where will our money go?
Every single penny we receive will go to helping children, and extra money that we get for our project will go towards helping rescue child soldiers, building homes for them and giving them a good education. What is the worst resistance?
The LRA is pretty much responsible for child soldiers in Uganda. They abduct children to make them child soldiers, and they kill civilians. Where can I contact Army Child?
You can call us, email us, or mail us. Go to the Contact Us page for more information. Where does Army Child work?
Our base is in Congo, Texas, but we work all around the world where there are conflict-affected areas. focused on Uganda because there are a lot of child soldiers there. And why is the LRA still around even after such a long time?
Well, the leader, Joseph Kony, has been hiding for a long time, and before the government tries to go and capture him, he distracts them with something like a problem, and so the government is not all the way focused on capturing him, so they are not successful.
Go to the donate. And over here you can like donate to Army Child. And you need like what you would like to donate, like the currency you would like to use, the amount, your name, email, address.
It's just where you live.
Yeah. Where you would donate.
So you can donate to Army Child. Go to contact us. These are just basic emails and the phone number and where you could send email to us.
Yeah.
Products.
Okay. So this is our merchandise that you can buy, and every single penny we receive will go towards our project for former child soldiers. And we have stuff such as t-shirts.
Drinkware, hats, bags, and office supplies. And it just basically has our logo and our slogan.
And the form is right there, so you can order your purchase.
And this money also goes to donated to Uganda.
Okay, so now go to the About Us page. So right now, we started in early 2010 after we noticed like all the child soldiers around the world, and the main staff is just us three, and we need to be organized, imaginative, and have determination and skill to achieve our goal.
Okay. This topic is interesting to me because it shows how much is going on in this world that we don't know about.
This project is important to me because it's dedicated to the kids. It is helping the children live the way they should. We are helping them get their childhood and live their freedom.
I am working on this particular project because children deserve to get their childhood back after it has been ripped away from them.
Okay. We have already saved a lot of children, but we can't save all of them without your help and your donations. Even the smallest amount, it can affect a child.
Okay, so Juliet was 12 years old when she was kidnapped by the LRA. When she was 16, she became pregnant with one of the rebel commanders. And when she was in labor, she had to walk many miles, and then that was how she lost her baby. If your baby dies, you're not supposed to mourn for it. If you do, they will kill you.
David was 17 when he was taken. The soldiers beat his father to death while he had to watch. He was one of the soldiers that round up children and break them down, some no older than 10. They asked me what I valued most. Then they killed him right in front of me.
And what difference? It's under the
Okay, this is stating what happens to a girl when she is in the army, which she's seen terrible things, and her education is terrible because they don't provide one, and she basically does not have one, and she's treated terrible. And then what happens once they're out of the child soldiers, they're actually getting an education, and she's safe, and she's not afraid of being abducted, and she has her independence back. Get involved.
The problem of child soldiers is your business too. We always need help. No matter how small, it can still make a difference.